You struggled pretty badly at the start of the year, right, and also at the end of the last year. I'm wondering what, having Amelie on the team, what she brought to you to kind of clarify things as you're entering this tournament. What did she say, or what did the two of you work on so that you could mentally turn it around?
Well, I think at the Open Cup I played some good matches, even though I lost 3 of them. It was a good level. I played against Sasha, against Ferrer, David. It was some good, yeah, as I said, some good matches, and we kept working hard. And coming here, the goal was not to say, okay, let's try to be second week or quarterfinal. It was really to take step by step and try to focus on my game, what I needed to put on the court, and trying to do what I worked so much during the pre-season.
Luca, on Amelie, she obviously worked with Andy a few years ago, and he kind of said that when he hired her, he'd had quite a lot of negative reaction from certain players on the tour. He had a text saying, would he hire a dog next? I was just wondering if you'd had any kind of similar reaction from anyone, or do you think times changed a bit?
I think time changed, and I think he did it first, so that's why he received so many texts. It's a shame that it happened, but men are coaching women, so why not the contrary? I don't get it, but as I said again and again, it's not about being a man or a woman, it's about knowing tennis, about having the good state of mind. She's a champion, she's a great coach, but no, to respond to your question, I didn't receive any bad message.
Lucas, at the end of the third set, by the 8th game, that's when you start making a little bit more mistakes. Milos pick up his game, and then, you got to the tiebreaker. So now he's playing well. Now it's the 4th set. How were we able to, keep your level of play?
Well, I didn't have to face a break point for almost 3 hours. So even if I lost the 3rd set, in my mind it was clear. I had to stay focused on my service game, taking care of that, and then trying to put as many returns as I can. In the 3rd set, I had some break points. He always saved it really well with a good serve and good points. And then he made a good breaker, and here we are. And then it's a 4th set. I'm still leading 2-1, so I don't have to panic. And I really needed to stay positive and still doing what I did great for 2 hours 30 minutes.
Sorry to take this back to Amelie again. She had some difficult times in her career before she won a Grand Slam title herself. So 2-part question. Do you think that helps her impart particular things into your game that can help you very well? And also, is there anything about having all this attention on your coach instead of your performance that's bothering you at the moment?
No, it's not bothering me. I was expecting this, starting with Amelie. And then to answer the first question, as you said, she struggled. Not a lot, but she won 2 Grand Slam, but before winning her first Grand Slam. But I think she's bringing a lot of confidence to my game, to my personality, to my state of mind, and that, as I said at the beginning, the goal is not to reach the final, the semi-final. First of all, the goal is to improve my tennis, to put what I work on during the practice in the match, and that's give me less pressure. I just trying to focus on my game and not on the consequences and the results.
You talked about stripping your game back to point every point at a time. The fact that you came into the tournament on so many losses, does that help in terms of low expectations or maybe low pressure?
Well, low expectation for sure. I think if I asked someone, what did you think I would do in the US Open, I'm not sure someone would have said semi-final or maybe more. So there was some low expectation from outside of my team. Even from myself, I was not expecting to do semis or quarter. I just wanted to take step by step, and the first goal of the tournament was to win the first match, and so on. And then when I played a good match, I had to focus on the second one, etc. But the confidence comes back with victories, and that's why I think I played a great match today, because I won 4 matches, and the 5-set match against Popperin gave me a lot of confidence. I needed this kind of tough battle to bring my confidence back.
Key to this match was how you returned one of the game's great serves. What did you focus on in terms of game plan for?
High percentage of first serve on my side. I think I'm more than 65% during the match.
For returning the serve.
Oh, for returning. Trying to stay quite close from the baseline. Don't give him so many angles so he can mix up a lot, even though I took 25 or 26 aces, but I put a lot of return in the court, especially down in his fits, and then the first volley is tough to make, and trying to pass him in 2 times.
Look, you said of last year that you weren't enjoying the game or weren't finding the fun in tennis. Can you tell us a bit about your state of mind at that point, or the difficulty for you at that point, how tough things were?
Well, I guess maybe it happens during career. I played tennis for 16 years now, and it was the first time that it happens to me, that I lost that joy being on the court, and lost the joy going to practice hard, and then for some reason I don't really know why it happened, but it did, and then you lose 1 match, 2 matches, 3 matches, and then you lose confidence, and then it's tough to come back when you don't enjoying it. And I took some time to think about myself, about my career, about what I wanted to do, and I said, okay, you have maybe 10 more years on tour. Do you want to spend them like this, or do you want to enjoy it? Do you want to enjoy the playing on the biggest court of the world and against some unbelievable crowd, and trying to reach some maybe great goals, great titles? And I said, okay, now you have to move your ass a little bit and go back to it. And even if you don't want to practice one day, don't do it. Just do it when you want, and that's how we came back.
Congratulations. If I got it right, you said a tennis coach needs to know tennis and have a good character. Could you just talk a little bit what you find appealing about Amelie's character? We know she's a wonderful person, but
really motivated. She's focused on every single ball during the practice, and at the same time there is a cool atmosphere. So we're not too serious. When we are on the bench, or we can laugh, we can make jokes, but once we go and eat the balls, then we're really into it, and that's good to have the good balance. And I think, technically, with Loic, they are doing a great job. So I think she's just a great coach.
Yeah, in this tournament, all the young guys, Tiafoe, Zverev, Stefanos, they did very well. And, there was maybe you a few years ago when you were so talented, and so seeing them doing so well, do you feel like if you play your best, also you can just beat anybody out here?
Well, it shows that a new generation are coming up. It's funny because we practiced a lot together with Stefanos in Dubai during the preseason, and we made a lot of long sessions, 3-4 hours on the court together. And every time we were going out of the practice, we were saying, "Wow, he's playing well, he's into it." So I'm not surprised that he got this result. I think everybody can beat anybody now. Even though the best are still the best, Djokovic, Rafa, Roger, they're still dominating tennis, but more and more players are coming up, and I think that's great for the game.